Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host Mr. Brody is here, bringing you another game from the 1978 Red Sox replay using Strat-o-matic baseball. Going to play the third and final game of this three-game series from June 21st, 1978 against the New York Yankees. In real life, the Red Sox split the first two games, but unfortunately in the replay, the Red Sox have lost the first two games. So they're looking to salvage Game 3 of the series. And it's been a little bit since I played this because I've been watching the Yankees in Houston in 2017 replay. And thankfully, Houston came from behind and beat the Yankees. So hopefully we'll beat the Yankees today, just like Houston did last night to advance to the World Series on Tuesday night. We just did a replay of a Houston-Los Angeles game from 1967, so check that out, as that's kind of a little preview of the World Series to come. So it should be a good series between the Dodgers and the Astros. Go Astros. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this game underway. Jim Beattie is on the mound for the New York Yankees against Dennis Eckersley, still looking for his 10th victory. Torres got his, and see if Eckersley can get his today. Be nothing better than get it against the Yankees. So let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alright, play ball. So Dennis Eckersley takes the mound for the Red Sox here at Fenway Park. Got a record of 9-4 with an ERA of 2.71, 113 innings pitched, 97 hits allowed, 21 walks, and 55 strikeouts, and has surrendered 11 homers. So for the New York Yankees, the lineup is as follows. Roy White, the left fielder, will bat first. Willie Randolph is the second baseman, batting second. Behind the plate, Thurman Munson, batting third. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Chris Chambliss. The third baseman, Greg Nettles, will bat sixth. Gary Thomason is the center fielder, batting seventh. Jay Johnstone is getting a start today at DH and batting eighth. And Fred the Chicken Stanley is the shortstop, batting ninth. So that's your New York Yankees lineup against Dennis Eckersley. So the Red Sox defense is their best starting defense that they have. So hopefully they'll, other than third base, which is always a liability for them with Hobson. But anyway, Eckersley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch to White. White comes into the game with a .256 average with 4 homers and 19 runs batted in. It's going to be off of his 3 column, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And then sizes it up and is under it, makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 down. And that'll bring up Willie Randolph. Comes into the game hitting .251 with 17 runs batted in. It's going to be off Eckersley's 6th column. And he's going to get a hold of one here. Unfortunately, he's not much of a home run hitter, so that's just going to be a single to left. Otherwise, that could have been a home run with a power hitter. So a 1-out single for Randolph. It'll bring up Thurman Munson, struggling a bit on the season, hitting .231 with a homer and 21 runs batted in. Randolph gets his lead off first. Eckersley continues to hold him close. And he's going to try a hit and run here. It's going to be a hit to Burleson. Throw the second for one, back to first. Not in time. But even with the runner going, they're able to get the lead runner. So on the fielder's choice by Munson, there's 2 outs and a runner on first. For Reggie Jackson, he's been hot against the Red Sox. I believe he's homered in both of the games, at least one of the games. I know he's hit a grand slam, so he's been hot. Comes into the game hitting .256 with 12 homers and 30 runs batted in. So here's the windup and the pitch to Jackson. It's going to be a line out to Burleson at short, and that'll do it. So after a half inning, New York nothing, and Boston coming to bat. It's going to be Jim Beattie on the mound. Jim Beattie comes into the game with a 3-2 record, 4.76 ERA, 40 innings pitched, 39 hits allowed, 22 walks, and 27 strikeouts, and has allowed 3 home runs. The Red Sox lineup is pretty standard. It's Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will bat first. Jerry Remy is the second baseman, batting second. The DH, Jim Rice, will bat third. Batting cleanup is the left fielder, Kyle Yastrzemski. Batting fifth, behind the plate, Carlton Fisk. Batting sixth, the center fielder, Fred Lynn. First baseman, George Scott, will bat seventh. Dwight Evans is the right fielder, batting eighth. And Butch Hobson, the third baseman, will bat ninth. So Rick Burleson comes in with a .286 average with a homer and 27 runs batted in. And this will be off of his 1 column. And it'll be a ground ball to Nettles at third. Scoops it up over to Chambliss for out number 1. So it'll be Jerry Remy hitting .285 with a homer and 21 runs batted in. And it'll be off of his 3 column, which is not his best column. So it'll be a ground ball to Chambliss at first. He'll take it himself for out number 2. So 2 down and bases empty for Jim Rice. He's been on a tear lately, hitting .350 with 25 homers and 66 runs batted in, leading the Red Sox in all 3 of those categories. Here's the lineup and the pitch. It's going to be off Beattie's 5 column. And he'll strike out swing. And that'll do it for the Red Sox in the first. So after 1 full, no score. It'll be Chambliss, Nettles, and Thomason up against Eckersley here in the second. Chambliss comes in hitting .316 with 10 homers and 40 runs batted in. So he already has 10 of home runs, and he only hit 12 all season in less than half the at-bats. So he's had some good early power. Here's the lineup and the pitch, Chambliss. And that's going to be a line out to Hobson at third for out number 1. So 1 out in the second. And I'll bring up Greg Nettles. Greg Nettles is hitting .299 with 9 homers and 39 runs batted in. There's a sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And instead he's going to go around it to short. Burleson's up with it over to Scott for out number 2. So 2 down in the Yankees second. Brings up Gary Thomason, hitting .213 with 6 homers and 23 runs batted in. It's going to have Eckersley's 4 column. Be a ground ball back to the pitcher. A range check on Eckersley is a 3 range. Should be able to handle this one. Oh, he's not able to get to it. And it's going to be a single. So Eckersley is normally pretty sure-handed. He's unable to get to this one. A little too far from the mound. And Thomason will be on with a 2-out single. So here's Jay Johnstone, the DH today. He's got 1 hit and 1 at-bat so far in the season. .262 hitter in the actual season. And it's going to be off for the 2 column. That'll be a ground ball to Burleson. Throws over to first for out number 3. So the Yankees get a base hit, but aren't able to score. Look at some scores from around the American League. Baltimore in front of Milwaukee, 3-0. Detroit leads Toronto 1-0. Bellingham battling Underwood. Cleveland ahead of Kansas City 4-0, and Minnesota slipping by California 4-2. The captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, will lead it off for the Red Sox in the second, bottom of the second. He's hitting .283 with 7 homers and 33 runs batted in. And he'll lace a single up the middle, so the leadoff runner is on for the Red Sox. So a good start to the inning. Brings up Carlton Fisk. He's been on a tear, hitting .325 with 9 homers and 39 runs batted in. Only hit .284 for the season. There's the windup and the pitch, and he'll get a good one to hit here. And he's going to lace a double into the corner. White's up with it. Yastrzemski on third, and they're going to hold him at third with nobody out. So a double for Fisk puts runners on second and third with nobody out. So we got Fred Lynn, 300 hitter. Second on team in homers with 50 RBIs. It's going to be off of Beattie's sixth column. And that'll be a walk, and that'll load the bases with nobody out. So Munson goes up and talks with Beattie. They break it up, and Munson goes back behind the plate, gives Beattie the sign. Beattie nods his head. It's George Scott hitting .252 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. Good chance for Scott to give the Red Sox the lead here. And it's going to be off the 4 call. And it's going to be a ground ball to Nettles at third. He should be able to handle this one. He gets in front of it. Let's see what he does with it here. Over to second for 1, back to first, not in time. So they only get the lead runner. Yastrzemski will come in from third. So Red Sox take the early lead, 1-0. Fielder's choice, it's Scott reaches. So runners at the corners with 1 down. Scott will get an RBI for that. So that'll be up to Dwight Evans, .275 hitter with 12 homers and 37 runs batted in. And Evans is going to come through in the clutch. He'll hit a single to left. Fisk comes home. And Scott will hold at second. So an RBI single for Evans. Gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Runners on first and second, 1 down for Butch Hobson. Hobson's hitting .296 with 8 homers and 31 runs batted in. And it's going to be up to 5 column with Beattie, and that will be a strikeout looking. Took something off of that pitch. So 2 down now with runners on first and second for top of the order Burleson, who grounded out his first time up. It's going to be off the 3 column. And that'll be a ground ball to Stanley. Over to Chambliss. And that'll do it for the Red Sox. But they score 2 and lead at 2-0 going into the third. So Eckersley back on the hill with a 2-0 lead now. He'll be up to number 9 hitter, Fred Stanley. Fred Stanley's been struggling on the season, hitting only .114 with a homer and 3 runs batted in. And he'll draw himself a walk. So leadoff runners on for the Yankees. Roy White, he flew out his first time up. He's going to get under 1 here. He'll pop it up to Remy. Back pedals onto the grass, makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 on and 1 out for Willie Randolph, who singled his first time up. Off this 2 column, that'll be a ground ball back to Eckersley. This time he handles it. Swinging bunt, basically. Eckersley throws to second for 1. And that's all they'll get. They do get the lead runner. So Randolph will reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs and Randolph at first for Thurman Munson, who grounded into a fielder's choice his first time up. Randolph can't seem to get a good lead on Eckersley. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Lynn glides under it and loses it for a second, but then finds it and makes the catch. So after 2.5 innings, the Red Sox lead 2-0. The Yankees have left 3 on base, and the Red Sox 2 so far. So Jerry Remy will lead it off for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the third, up by 2. He grounded out off Beattie the first time his first time up. And this time he'll lace a single past Chambliss. So Remy reaches. I think we're going to try to steal here. Try to hit one. No, we'll let Rice hit away. Rice has been hot lately, so Jim Rice up now, struck out his first time up. He'll get a good one to hit here. However, he's going to ground this one into Stanley. Over second for 1, back to first. Double play. So Rice hits into the 6-4-3 double play. So 2 outs and the base is empty now for the captain, who singled his first time up. He'll get his second hit of the day, another single. So 2 outs and a runner on first for Fisk, who doubled his first time up. It's going to be a ground ball back to Beattie, who's a 2 range. Gets in front of it. However, is unable to handle it. And the throw is in the dirt. Chambliss cannot come up with it, so it's going to be error on Beattie. So it'll put runners on first and second with 2 down. So Fred Lynn reached to walk his first time up. And he'll walk again to load the bases. So the Red Sox with a little 2-out rally here. Would love to add to their 2-0 lead. Brings up George Scott. Last time he came up, the bases were loaded. Grounded into a fielder's choice, scoring a run his first time up. It's going to be off the 2 column. And he'll strike out on curveball in the outside corner. So the Red Sox failed to score, despite loading the bases again, and still lead it by a score of 2-0. So the Yankees coming up in the 4th will have Jackson, Chambliss, and Nettles the heart of the order. Jackson grounded to short his first time up. And this time he'll line out to second. So 1 down now for Chambliss, who lined out his first time up. And he's going to hit a fly ball to Lynn. Be a range check. He should be able to get in front of this one. Pretty short-handed out there. He's under it and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Yankees here in the 4th. Eckersley cruising right along. Allowed just 2 hits so far. So to bring up Nettles, who grounded out his first time up. And he'll lace a single up the middle. So 2-out single for Nettles. Brings up Thomason, who singled his first time up. And this time he'll pop one up. Scott is under it and makes the catch to retire the side. So after 3.5, it's Boston 2 and New York nothing. Well, Evans will bat first here in the bottom of the 4th. Had an RBI single his first time up. And he looks at one here for strike 3. So 1 down now for Hobson. He struck out his first time up. And he'll strike out again looking. So Hobson strikes out for back-to-back Ks for Beattie here in the 4th. So to bring up Burleson, he's grounded out twice. And this time he lines out to Nettles at 3rd. So the Red Sox go 1-2-3 in the 4th. And after 4 full, it's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Johnstone, the DH will bat first. He grounded out his first time up. And this time he'll fly out to Evans in right. Sizes it up, makes the catch. So Baltimore ahead of Milwaukee now, 6-1. That's good for news for the Red Sox. So the Yankees are Milwaukee is right on the Red Sox heels there. Detroit in front of Toronto, 3-0. Flores hit his second homer for Detroit. Cleveland slipping by Kansas City 4-2. Hood battling Gale. Minnesota slipping by California 5-3. Zahn battling Miller. And here Boston 2 and New York nothing. So 1 down and nobody on base for Fred Stanley. Walked his first time up. And he's going to round out to Burleson. Should be able to handle this one. Oh, gets in front of it, but boots it and charges in the error. So a rare error semi-rare error for Burleson. And the Yankees have a 1-out base runner. So Roy White 0 for 2 now. And a big strikeout for Eckersley. He gets him swinging on that one. And Fisk throws to first. Scott applies the tag, but he's back safely. So Fisk threw behind the runner that time. So 2 outs now for Willie Randolph. He's 1 for 2 on the day. He'll line out to Burleson for out number 3. So, error causes no harm. And halfway through, it's Boston 2 and New York nothing. Jerry Remy will lead it off for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 5th. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up. And he's going to get himself another single, almost the same spot he hit it the first time. Jackson throws it back in. The Red Sox have a leadoff runner on. So Jim Rice up now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll get under this one. Thomas will reach up and makes the catch. Had him play perfectly on that. So 1 out for Yastrzemski. He's perfect 2 for 2. He's got himself a couple singles on the day. And he'll get his 3rd single for the day. And the Red Sox are going to send Remy. And they're going to cut it off, holding Yastrzemski to a single. And Remy will make it to 3rd. So runners at the corners now with 1 out. So a deep fly ball will get him in. Or at least a medium fly ball possibly. So it's Fisk's up now. He doubled and reached on an error by Beattie in the 3rd. And Fisk is going to get a hold of this one. This could go. It's going to go off. Oh, it's going to go off the top of that middle wall there. Remy will score. Yastrzemski will hold. They'll hold Yastrzemski. The Red Sox add to the lead now 3-0. So Yastrzemski now has an RBI and he's perfect 3 for 3. Fisk. Yeah, Yastrzemski is 3 for 3, but Fisk gets his 2nd double of the day. So that'll bring up Fred Lynn with a couple runners in scoring position. He's walked both times he's been up. And that's going to be it for Beattie, as Gossage is going to come in at the 5th. So Rich Gossage, 2-3 record on the season, 10 saves, 2.19 ERA, not 53 innings pitched, 28 hits allowed, 27 walks and 47 Ks, and has allowed 4 home runs. So infield's playing in. And they're going to intentionally walk Lynn to load the bases, and George Scott will come to the plate for the 3rd time today with the bases loaded. Hopefully he can live up to his name and boom one out of here. So far he's 0 for 2 with an RBI. Gossage just looks in for the sign from Munson. He has the windup in the pitch. Corners are playing in. And he's going to hit a fly ball to White and left. See if this is deep enough to score Yastrzemski. And his throw goes wide, and Yastrzemski comes in with the run number 4 for the Red Sox as Scott gets his 2nd RBI on the sac fly. So the Red Sox lead is now 4-0. So Dwight Evans up now 1 for 2 with an RBI. And he's going to fly out to White and left and make the catch for out number 3. The Red Sox double the lead, scoring 2, and lead at 4-0 now going into the 6th. So Eckersley with a little more breathing room now. The Yankees will send Munson, Jackson, and Chambliss here in the 6th. He's going to go around ball to Burleson. He gets in front of it. Oh, he's going to commit his 2nd error of the day. So a rare 2-error day for Burleson. Right between his legs. So Munson will reach. So leadoff runner for the Yankees. For Reggie Jackson, he's lined out twice. Once to Burleson and once to Remy. And this time he'll strike out on a called 3rd strike for out number 1. Chambliss 0 for 2 on the day. Lined out in the 2nd. Flied out in the 4th. Oh, but he's going to get a hold of one here. A little mistake pitch. Eckersley knew this one. And this one is going to go out for a 2-run homer. So the error proved costly, as it allows an unearned run to come in. And it's the Yankees have the lead now. Red Sox lead 4-2. So Nettles 1 for 2 today. He'll get a second hit as he laces one up the middle. His fist goes over and tries to settle down Eckersley. He's back behind the plate. Thompson up now, 1 for 2. He'll ground one back to Eckersley. Over second for 1, back to first. No, they don't even try the return throw. But they do get the lead runner, so 2 outs now for Johnstone. It's going to be a range check on Remy. It's a 2 range. Gets in front of it. And he'll throw over to Scott to end the inning. But the Yankees score 2. A 2-run homer by Chambliss, and the Red Sox lead is now 4-2. So Gossage back up there for a second inning of relief. Brings up Hobson, who struck out twice, both of those bats against Beattie. However, he's going to strike out again on him. He strikes out for his 3rd time today. So Hobson having a rough time at the plate. So it'll be a Burleson with 1 out. Exact same role as Burleson strikes out. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the 6th. Brings up Remy. He singled his last 2 times up, 2 for 3. And he'll get his 3rd hit of the day. As Remy laces a single up the middle. So that'll bring up Jim Rice. 4 for 3 on the day. And the 3rd time that this inning that roll has happened, and it's another strikeout. So 3 Ks for Gossage on the inning, and after 6 full, it's Boston 4 and New York 2. Eckersley will be out there for the 7th inning. Stanley's 0 for 1. He's reached base twice, once on a walk and once on an error. And this time he'll ground out to Burleson. Throws it over to Scott for out number 1. The Yankees are 6-4 in their last 10 games. So they bring up the top of the order Roy White, 0 for 3 on the day. And he's going to get under 1 here. Lynn sizes it up, makes the catch for out number 2. So Willie Randolph, 1 for 3 on the day. It's going to be a ground ball to Burleson, a short. He's had a rough time today. He's made 2 errors already. This time he handles the range check. Throws over to Scott to end the inning. So the Yankees go in order in the 7th. So 7th inning stretch time. Here's a trivia question brought to you by Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. Name the players who hit the most homers with the Brewers with 45. I'm going to say Hank Aaron did it. I'm going to say Gorman Thomas. Players. I wonder if it's only 2. Is it 2 or 3? I'll say a 3rd. I think Larry Heisel hit 45 though. And I thought Hank Aaron hit 44 at the most, but I'll go with Hank Aaron and Gorman Thomas. Those are my guesses. So lock in your answers. Here we go. Richie Sexton, okay. So Gorman Thomas was right with one of them. Yeah, I didn't think it was Aaron. I thought he only hit 44 at the most. But Richie Sexton, I would have never guessed that one. So those are your trivia answers. Thank you, Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. Good questions there. Yeah, you guys worked hard on those questions, huh? Alright, so thank you, Mr. Brody, for that one. As Mr. Brody awakes from his slumber there. Lazy Sunday afternoon, getting ready for the Patriots to play soon. So alright, so Yastrzemski, it'll be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Wynn here in the bottom of the 7th for the Red Sox. Yastrzemski's got 3 singles on the day. Yankees have been unable to get him out today. Although this time it looks like they will as he flies out to center for out number 1. So that's it. Yastrzemski is retired for the first time today. Gossage back out there again for his 3rd inning of relief. So to bring up Fisk. He's got a pair of doubles on the day and an RBI. He's going to ground one to Stanley at second. Range check. Gets in front of it. And he'll make the play over to Chambliss for out number 2. Fred Lynn up now. He's walked all 3 times he's been up, twice in natural way and once intentionally. Let's see what he can do here. And this time he'll ground out to Stanley at short, and the Red Sox will be retired in the 7th. So we head to the 8th. Eckersley back on the hill again, up to 104 pitches. He'll face Munson, Jackson, and Campbell. Munson, Jackson, and Chambliss, that is. I was thinking of who I'm going to bring in, possibly. Eckersley pitched a complete game, so we're going to see if he can see how he does inning by inning here, or batter by batter. September Munson's 0 for 3 with a run scored. And they'll get him swinging. He swung right over that one. Only Eckersley's 3rd K of the day. So that'll bring up Reggie Jackson. 0 for 3 on the day. And he strikes out for the 2nd time. So back-to-back strikeouts for Eckersley here in the 8th. Brings up Chris Chambliss. He had a 2-run home run off Eckersley his last time up, counting for the Yankees' runs. Oh, and this time he gets it to Chambliss's ear. Oh. So it looks like he's going to be okay as they hit one off the helmet there, off the ear. So that was, I don't know if that was a message there for Chambliss. You don't usually want to throw to the head for a message, but... Alright, so the tying run, I'm sure that wasn't totally intentional, as the tying run is coming up now. So Greg Nettles 2 for 3 on the day. He singled his last 2 times up. He's going to fly out to right. Evans should be able to handle this one. That's in front of it. Ooh, I thought that was going to be an error on the E2 there. But Evans holds onto it and makes the catch for out number 3. Oh, that was actually deeper than I thought it was. That looked like it was going to go out. So Evans may have saved a home run there to would have tied the game. So the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 8th. Gossage back out again. Scott's 0 for 2 with a couple RBIs. First time today he's come up without the bases being loaded. And he strikes out swinging for out number 1. So 1 gone in the Red Sox 8th. Brings up Dwight Evans. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And this one's going to get between White and Thomason all the way to the wall. And Evans is going to have himself a 1-out double. So the Red Sox would love to add to their lead here. However, Butch Hobson's 0 for 3. He struck out all 3 times he's been up, and I think we're going to pinch it. For... No, we're going to let him see what we can do here. Oh, maybe not a good idea. This can be a fly ball to Jackson, right? Jackson's a 4 range, so not a very good range. So 1 to 11 will be a hit. Come on, 1 to 11. Oh, yes, it's going to be a 2 there, so it's going to be a double. And Evans will come home easily. So Hobson's able to produce. Despite striking out his first 3 times up, he comes through with a double, and the Red Sox add to the lead now 5 to 2. So that brings up Burleson, who's 0 for 4 on the day. He'll ground out to Nettles at third. Looks the runner back. Throws over to Chambliss for out number 2. So Jerry Remy, he singled his last 3 times up. And this is too much for him as he strikes out on the fastball. The Red Sox add 1 and take a 5-2 lead going into the 9th. Eckersley is going to at least start this inning. And we are going to make a substitution. You're going to bring in Brohammer to play third. Brohammer comes in to play for Hobson at third. So Thomason will lead it off. It'll be Thomason, Johnstone, and Stanley at the bottom of the order. Thomason's 1 for 3 on the day. And he'll lead it off with a walk. So not the way Eckersley wanted to start it off. Jay Johnstone up now, 0 for 3 on the day. And he'll line out to Scott. Thomason just does get back. So 1 down now for Stanley. 0 for 2 with a walk. Ooh, and he'll walk, so the tying run will come to the plate. And that'll be in Roy White, who's 0 for 4 on the day. So Eckersley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans should be able to make the play on this one. And see if Thomason's going to tag up. He does not want to risk it. So, Yankees are down their last out with the tying run. Being represented by Willie Randolph, who's 1 for 4 on the day. Singled away back in the first. And they're going to lift him for a pinch hitter, Jim Spencer. Jim Spencer comes in with a .227 average, which is exactly what he hit in the season, with 8 homers and 20 runs batted in, already surpassing his home run total for the year. Eckersley's got to be careful with him. Spencer represents the tying run. He looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And Evans goes back, and he makes the catch for the final out. So that one was given a ride, but Evans is able to make the play. And that'll do it as the Red Sox salvage the last game of the series. They win by a score of 5-2. Let's look at the box score. Let's check out our box score here. So Eckersley finally gets his 10th win of the season, now 10-4. Pitches a complete game, 9 innings pitched, which he did in the actual game. Actually, amazingly close to the actual game. He pitched a complete game in the actual game. He allowed 6 hits in the actual game, 5 hits here. 2 runs, 2 runs. He allowed 2 runs here, and both of them were earned in the actual game. Only one of them was earned here. Walked 3 and struck out 4. In the actual game, he walked 1 and struck out 7. And did allow a home run in the actual game. I wonder who. Home run 2 in the actual game. Jay Johnstone, we got the home run in the actual game. So, Eckersley gets the win, Beattie the loss. In the actual season, Eckersley was 7-2. Now here he's 10-4. Beattie with the loss is 3-3. He was 2-3 with the loss in the actual game. So 4 1/3 innings pitched. He only lasted 2 innings in the actual game. Anyway, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Gossage pitched 3 2/3 innings and 1 run ball in relief. Let's check out the Red Sox hitting stars. Jerry Remy was 3 for 5 with a run scored. Kyle Yastrzemski 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Colin Fisk 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Jim Rice was 0 for 4. Scott was 0 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Evans was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Hobson 1 for 4 with a big RBI, big insurance run. And for the Yankees, not much there as Eckersley only allowed 5 hits. Chambliss was 1 for 3 with a 2-run homer, and that was pretty much. Nettles had a couple of hits, but other than that, not much going on for the Yankees offense. As the Red Sox finally was able to hold in check. So the Red Sox, with the win, are now 44-24. On the actual season, they were 47-21, so they're 3 games behind their actual pace. The Yankees were 38-28 in the actual season after today, and they're 37-29, so the Yankees pretty close to their actual record. Let's take a look at the standings here quickly. So let's see here. So let's center it a little bit. So with the win, let's see, Milwaukee, I believe, lost. Yeah, Milwaukee lost 3 in a row, thankfully. The Red Sox have lost 2 of the last 3 games. So the Red Sox increased the lead over Milwaukee to 2 games. The Yankees now back to 6 games. Kansas City maintains a half-game lead over California and a 1-game lead over Texas. Let's look at the next game. Next on the plate for the Red Sox is going to be, looks like they have tomorrow off, Thursday the 22nd, so we'll play that day. Friday, June 23rd, they start a series with the Baltimore Orioles. So it'll be Jim Palmer on the mound, so they have their work cut out from there. And we Bill the Spaceman Lee for the Red Sox. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. I'm going to go watch the Patriots game, Mr. Brody and I. Go Pats, as they're playing the Atlanta Falcons. So thank you for joining us. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.